Oh my god, you're so warm. No, I meant it like, oh my god, you're so warm. You're the perfect temperature. You feel so nice. So warm, so comfy. You know the second best thing about you being perfectly warm? This. Wait, no, come back. Bring your legs back. My feet are so cold. Baby, this is what you signed up for when you agreed to be my boyfriend. Being my personal foot warmer. Well, not just my feet, of course. You're just my personal warmer in general. What was the first best thing about you being perfectly warm? Cozy cuddles, like right now. Remember when we went to the movie theater? I think it was when we first started dating, but it was so cold in there, and movie theaters are notoriously cold. I pretty much always bring a sweater or something when I go, but I didn't that day because it was summer, and I think I just got so focused on the outfit I had picked out and wanting to look good for you that I wasn't even thinking about how it would be an icebox in that theater. But we were in the movie theater and I was still a little shy with you since it was still the beginning stages of us together, and I was just so cold that holding your hand and feeling how warm it was and how warm your arm was on mine, that I just adjusted and snuggled closer to you. I think you could tell I was cold, or you just wanted me even closer to you. So you stopped holding my hand and you put your arm around me and pulled me in closer to you. Babe, when you stopped holding my hand, I got so nervous for a second that I had overstepped or something, but then I felt your arm go around me and I tensed up a little at first because I was surprised that you did that. But then I immediately relaxed into you, and being there, your arm around me leaning on you a bit, hearing your breathing and feeling your chest go up and down, it just felt so right and so perfect. That was when I knew things were going to be great between us. It literally just felt like the most comfortable thing ever. It definitely helped that we were sitting in those couch seats, though. So glad we went to one of those theaters. But I'm sure even if we were in the regular, less comfy seats, it would have felt just as nice. So I guess we can say that that was the day you sealed your fate as my personal warmer. Huh? I am not always cold. I'm actually quite warm a lot. See? You just agreed with me. Don't act like I have ice in my DNA. What the heck? I'm only cold more often now since it's winter and it's freezing. That makes me think of, I think it was the second or third time we spent the night together. I woke up sweating. I was so embarrassed. Part of me was so surprised at how warm both of us were. I remember thinking, how is this gonna work? How are we gonna sleep together more often? Because, the first nights that we had together, they were so nice, and being by your side, waking up next to you, it was so good. And I definitely wanted more of them, but waking up sweaty like that definitely kind of made me a little nervous and worried for doing it again. I was so worried that you would think I was really gross or something. I mean, drooling sometimes in my sleep is enough. I didn't want to add sweating on top of it. I know, baby. I know you wouldn't actually think like that was gross or anything. It's just, it was the beginning of our relationship, you know, and I just wanted to come off as the best to you. Wow. Looking back, I was so scared around you now that I think about it. Not like of you or anything. I was just scared of how I'd come off to you. Like, as you know from, knowing me, I get really in my head when I'm around people, and I get really, like, self-conscious sometimes. You've helped me a lot with that, but that was kind of one of those things, I didn't want to mess anything up with our relationship because you were this amazing guy that I really liked and wanted things to go well with, and I didn't want to give you any reason to, not not like me and not want to continue with our relationship. I think you noticed how tense and in my head I was, though, because there was that one night where I came over and you made me dinner, and while we were waiting for the food to be finished in the oven, you sat me down and just had a talk with me about how you felt and that you wanted me to be as comfortable around you as possible, no matter where or when. That conversation really helped me, honestly. Like, so much. It really did help me get out of my head and relax more. Focus on us, you, our relationship more. It really was a turning point for us because I got more comfortable and I fell in love with you a little bit more that night. Just seeing how caring you were towards me in that one instance, it stuck in my brain for the rest of the week. Yeah, it did. I ended up reflecting on how I felt around you when I wasn't in my head and nervous, of course. And I reflected on how you treated me, the things you did for me, big and small, and how you've expressed how you felt about me. It made me so much more ready to be fully open with you going forward with our relationship. And thinking about how things have been between that turning point and now, being open has been amazing. You've accepted me and been so supportive of me. I'm getting a little nervous. Not like before, but I don't know, you make my heart flutter, so a little nervous. But as I was saying, you accepted me and you've been so supportive of me during my highs and my lows, even if my lows were incredibly low. I feel like it's also made me more able to help you as well and be there for you, which is what I want, to be there for you and be what you need whenever you need it, no matter what it is. That turning point was definitely what helped me decide to express my love for you. And I was so incredibly happy when you said it back. And then you had to ruin it by telling me that you were actually the first one to say it in our relationship, but that I just didn't hear you properly since we were in a noisy area when you said it. Why you chose to tell me when we were in Times Square while we were visiting New York, I have no clue, but I definitely didn't hear you. Either way, I'm so glad we're on the same page and that we have each other. I'm so lucky to have you, and I couldn't imagine not being with you. Wait, are you yawning while I reminisce on my love for you? Maybe I should rethink everything I just said. I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. You have had a long morning. I think you're overdue for a nap. And since I'm so cold right now, I will nap with you and stay warm. I honestly really don't want to leave your arms anyway.